Y'all seen that Trump meme, that official meme coin that just out of nowhere, he posted it about last night. I was a little late on it, but this morning it just went crazy. They said one dude, or one person, I don't want to say dude because I don't know whether it's a dude or a girl, right? Put $1 million in it. Now it's like 175, $180 million. Thing about this coin or this cryptocurrency and all this blockchain stuff going on is what's going to happen Monday? What's really going to happen? Is this going to go crazy? Is Bitcoin going to go to 150, go to 200K, or is it going to drop? Same thing with Ethereum. Same thing with XRP. XRP, I believe, is at like $300 or $3.40. Is it going to go to 10? And I asked one of my friends a question. I was like, man, this Trump coin, right? So I forgot what the name of the coin is called. Official Trump coin. You can get it at getmemes.com or something like that. Like I said, it was just out of the way. But anyway, so it was like teetering like at the same price. I don't want to say teeter because I saw it when I looked at it, it was at kind of like the same price as XRP. And then this morning, I see the mother just jump out. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Why? I'm asking that because XRP, everyone was just talking about XRP. Yeah, Donald Trump is Donald Trump, but still, for it to go like that into like, I think it was like 33 and went to the high was 33. And understanding the meme or the coins, right, on the way that, it's set up, it seemed like so many people were moving their cash, taking some of their cash and the profits from XRP, Dogecoin, and some of the other ones, right, and moving it into there. So it was just like, so it started taking the market share, right, because you only got so much, right? And so seeing that happen, I'm like, why hasn't XRP did that? And as you know, with XRP, they've been fighting it and going to, doing all that legislation type stuff or whatever was going on, and they finally got it cleared. And so it went up, right? And so, but I'm like, man, how come it's not doing the same thing? Like, because if you remember when we were watching, Bitcoin during, before 2017 and around that time, right? It went up, then would go down and go up. I think it went up to like 60, then it dropped down to almost 20K or whatever. And so you would think like, why is that doing that? So even having a minimal understanding of the way the blockchain works is like what is really driving it? Yes, in the market, just like with stocks and when companies go public, is you put more money in, it drives the price up, right? But I still haven't really figured it out, right? And I don't need to figure it out if I'm gonna make profit, but I'm getting to the point where I want to actually understand what's really going on and how it arcs like that, right? So you got the pump and dump scheme. So it seems like it's a pump, but it was able to go up so high. Like I think one of the guys said it went from 8 billion market cap to like 30 billion. So it's just something that I'm still paying attention to. But like I said, the inauguration is on Monday, so we don't necessarily know what's going to actually happen. So it's a wild thing. I mean, I'm excited. I feel hopefully my positions in the crypto is good enough, but just like with everything, you realize like, man, I should have went big, right? Like the dude that put in 1 million and now he got 1.75. That's probably an insider or somebody that actually knows, all right? Because it took me about maybe 30 minutes to figure out how to go from Coinbase or from my hard wallet to Coinbase, and then from Coinbase to Moonshot, and try to do it, and then Venmo or whatever. So it takes a while. So if you already are hip to what's going on, that's when you can actually benefit from it. But yeah, so the question is XRP going to go to the moon? Is it going to do the same thing? Because, man, if XRP go to like 30, man, I'm just saying. But anyway, so also, so the inauguration is Monday, and the weather. So there's supposed to be a bunch of cold weather coming through. So of course, Martin Luther King Day is on Monday, and the same day as inauguration. And then it's gonna be cold. So since it was cold, I read that Trump himself has now moved because of the cold outside. I think it's gonna be like 23 in DC, and so they moved it inside. So that he quoted like safety or something like that. Yeah, he like, man, I ain't doing this in the cold, which you can respect that, right? I think the Obama one, when he got, I don't know if it was the first or the second one, I think it was like 27, the one, the meme where Jay-Z was sitting there like this chewing or something or whatever. But yeah, so they moved it inside, so which is really different. So it's crazy too, because after at the was it the Jimmy Carter funeral, Michelle Obama didn't show up. So she came out and she said that she's not going to be showing up to the inauguration. And so some people are like, what is that about, right? I mean, it's up, she can do whatever she want to do, right? But the reason why I say that, right, is because this is a big thing, right? So you're going to have a ball, what else they gonna have? They're gonna have a bunch of celebrations. So yesterday they had an actual, I think it was a crypto ball, right? And so I saw Rick Ross performing. I saw Soulja Boy performing, and I thought Nelly was, but it's actually going to be on the Monday, and I guess that's the one that Carrie Underwood is going to be performing at too. So a lot of folks were, quote unquote, upset with her, supposedly her fans, and saying that, oh, I can't believe she's going to do that. But that really brings me to when I was sharing it with my friend, and he was like, Snoop's going to perform. I was like, what? Man, Snoop had came out. I don't know if it was a past. It might have been something. Might have been something recent, but Snoop came out and was against it, right? And to see him actually, going to perform is like, I think a lot of his fans are upset too. So it's just like, it's like fair weather fans or whatever. It's a whole bunch of that. But, some of the folks, they don't care, man. They just out there, they're going to either, because you're making histories. I know some people are going to be upset. Some people are going to feel a certain way. But it's just like when you saw Obama talking to Trump at the Jimmy Carter funeral. These folks don't, man, politics is politics. It's a big game in the sense of you lose, you lose. It's just like sports, man. But some of y'all done got too far in your feelings and your emotion because the politician done riled you up, and then you turn around, you see him giggling with him, and you getting upset. Man, don't let none of that stuff sway you, get you upset about that.
Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, and Snoop Dogg all performed at a pro-Trump event last night. Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy were all dressed to the nines at the crypto ball. So one of the major points here is that a lot of people are pointing out that Snoop Dogg doesn't like Donald Trump. And even Complex posted a headline that says Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross perform at crypto ball welcoming Trump's inauguration despite past criticism. And as you can see, Snoop was backstage hanging out with a lot of Donald Trump's people.
So the next thing is on tomorrow, actually, because I'm recording this on Saturday, is TikTok ban. So I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the TikTok ban has a lot of folks going crazy, and they're going up there and they talking. But it was talking about how Trump can actually benefit from this because right now, because the way it's set up, the ban is going in, right? And so many people on social media and the TikTok, they were making money, doing all that. They're upset, right? So they feel in a certain way, right? And then, the person that they kind of directing that toward is, kind of Biden. It's his administration, right? And it seems like they're trying, to get it right before Trump comes in, right? But Trump can pull a checkmate or a Trump card, whatever you want to call it. He can pull some by letting it go, right? So that it gets, gets shut down or banned, right? But then because he's now the president, he can do an executive decision, right? And get it reinstated. So in a sense, everybody that's upset gets to be happy and thank Trump. Yeah, they might not want to, but if it gets banned and gets shut down and he gets it reinstated, he look like the man, right? So that's just one of those things. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Some people are like, man, he should step in. Like, yeah, he could do that. But because Biden was trying to take credit for the Hamas thing the other day, this might be the play. He might need to do it just like this, right? And because of that, you get what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, man. So like I said, it's a lot of people can be upset. They can feel a certain way. But if they making money off TikTok and this man come back and get it reinstated, so you back in good. Only thing he gotta, is talk through is with people that said it's about China and whether or not somebody's gonna buy it. But you got Elon, you got Jeff, you got so many people. I think even Mr. Beast is putting in a bid for it. So it could be done, whether or not China or BitDance or whatever it's called. The one dude that's the richest dude in China, whether he want to do it, that's up to him, right? But I mean, it's a doable thing. You can actually see its possibility happening, but the whole thing, like the way that they wanted to divulge it into from TikTok being solely owned by China to either being owned by an American company of some sort because of the security risk and everything. But I'm sure they'll figure out how to work it out, man. But yeah, man. I just been paying attention, just trying to figure out what's going to happen, right? Try to position yourself, get yourself in the best financial position possible and make some money with it, right? But also to learn, because it's still you making history, right? And so what's next? Oh man, I was just watching